Let's give a shout out to Associon Cummings, aka Sunny Houston, for standing on business when it came to questioning Senator John Fetterman.
Senator Bernie Sanders said the vote was a horrific mistake. Governor Gavin Newsom called it pathetic and a surrender. Poll after poll found more Americans on both sides of the aisle blaming Republicans. Even Marjorie Taylor Greene blamed the GOP. As you mentioned, Democrats had big wins last week, so you had momentum. Why give in now? Why bring a butter knife to a gunfight? Are you willing to gamble that the GOP will negotiate on health care in good faith once the government reopens? Because if that gamble is wrong, 500,000 Pennsylvanians that you represent, their health care costs will skyrocket if you are wrong. And I believe you are wrong.
Well, first of all, MTG is quite literally the last person in America that I'm going to take advice or to get their kinds of my leadership and values from. And now, if Democrats are celebrating crazy pants like that, then that's on them. And now I don't need a lecture. I don't need a lecture from whether it's Bernie or the governor in California, because they are representing very deep blue kinds of populations, and a lot of those things were part of the extreme. And now remember, what really needs to win, the big win, is involving my state and other states and those things.
I mean, is she wrong? The 8 Democrats that voted with the Senate Republicans to reopen the government on quote unquote good faith. What was the purpose? I understand people needed their paychecks. I understand the people in the military getting paid. But what about healthcare? And what about extending SNAP benefits? Because this administration clearly wants people to be hungry, along with the Republicans in both the House and the Senate. Because I have a feeling these people in the Senate, especially the Republicans, are not going to negotiate on healthcare in good faith. They don't want to extend those subsidies because John Thune, the Senate Majority Leader, last week was like, oh no, we're not going to put the ACA, we're not going to negotiate that in good faith. And he said that to his counterpart on the Democratic side, Chuck Schumer. So I don't know this whole word salad that John Fetterman said, but it was a waste of time. It was a waste of breath. But this is where we are, America. This is where we are. That's why elections have consequences. And this man, I think, has until 2028, and y'all could vote for somebody new. I'm just saying.